Prayer and faith is something definite. It is not vague. It is not nondescript. Prayer is a very definite action between your soul and God. Faith is a very definite, deliberate action between your soul and God. In the book of Genesis, chapter 24, we read from verse 10. Abraham's servant, after he accepted Abraham's charge to go back to Mesopotamia and find a wife for his son Isaac from his kindred. And it says in verse 10, "And the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master and departed, for all the goods of his master were in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia unto the city of Nahor. And he made his camels to kneel down without the city by a well of water at the time of the evening, even the time that women go out to draw water. And he said, O Lord God of my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed this day and shew kindness unto my master Abraham. And here you're going to see a combination of faith and prayer. Faith is not something that is magical. Neither is prayer like casting a spell to make things happen. And so these are both definite actions, definite expectation with definite action, waiting for and expecting a definite result. So notice, Abraham's servant, he went outside of the city by where it was highly possible for his prayer to be answered, by where the resources that he was seeking would come or would flow towards him in his direction for his desired result. So he put himself in the position to receive an answer to his prayer. If he did not do this, then prayer would be magical, then faith would be magical. But he placed himself in the most logical position to receive an answer to his prayer, and that God now would direct the right person as he is in the stream of his prayer to be answered, to come into contact with him, that his very specific and definite prayer that he was about to utter to God would be answered. And he made his camels to kneel down without the city by a well of water at the time of the evening, even the time that women go out to draw water. And in your prayers, beloved, you must pray for yourself that you would be in the right places at the right times to receive the right answer. In other words, that all things will work together for your good because you love the Lord and because you are called according to his purpose. Don't take for granted that everything is going to work out in and of its own accord. You need things to work in your favor, and do not hesitate to ask God to allow all things to work in your favor all the time. And this all the time is not to be mistaken with things working as you expect them to work. When they're working in your favor, often you would not realize, or it would not appear as though they are. But when you entrust your case to God, you are going to realize that they always do, providing you entrust your case to God. And he said, O Lord God of my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed this day and shew kindness unto my master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the well of water, and the daughters of the men of the city come out to draw water. Lord, I am in position. And the position that I am in affords me the opportunity to come into contact with all kinds of people, specifically the kind of person that I am looking for to meet my current situation, to meet my master's current requirement for his son. What I want you to do for me, Lord, is bring the right person to me. And this is how I want you to bring this right person to me, so that I would know that this is the person that you have sent to me to be my master's Abraham's wife. Verse 14, and let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that it may drink. And she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. Let the same be she that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast shewed kindness unto my master. So prayer, beloved, is something very definite. Prayer is the act of you literally writing the code for your future, as if you were a computer programmer, programming the computer to respond in a very specific and direct way to the actions of the presses of certain buttons or certain clicks on the screen. So prayer is writing code. When you pray to God, beloved, you are writing code for what you want to happen, how you want God to work things out in your favor. Therefore, prayer is something definite. It is not ambiguous. It is not vague. It is not nondescript. It is not just vague mutterings of longings and desires. It is something specific. It is something definite. And so when you come to God in prayer, be very specific, be very definite, be certain of what you want. And when you're specific, when you're definite, when you are certain of what you want, and you frame your request to God intelligently, then God can orchestrate the events in life to respond to your definite request with a definite answer, that you may know that indeed this is not chance, this is God that has answered your prayer. And it came to pass before he had done speaking, that behold, Rebekah came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. So God knew the prayer that he would answer, that he would ask him, and he orchestrated events in Rebekah's life for that day, so that she would come at the opportune moment when he reaches there from the land of Canaan. This is the God that we serve, beloved. And verse 16 says, and the damsel was fair to look upon a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the well and filled her pitcher and came up. And the servant ran to meet her and said, let me, I pray thee, drink a little water of thy pitcher. Now he is testing to see if this is an answer to his prayer. He is testing it. And she said, drink, my Lord. And she hasted and let down her pitcher upon her hand and gave him drink. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw water for thy camels also until they have done drinking. And she hasted and emptied her pitcher into the trough and ran again unto the well to draw water, and drew for all the camels. And the man, wondering at her, held her peace, to wit whether the Lord had made his journey prosperous or not. And it came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden earring of 1/2 shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold, and said, whose daughter art thou? Tell me, I pray thee, is there room in thy father's house for us to lodge in? And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah, which she bare unto Nahor. She said moreover unto him, we have both straw and provender enough, and room to lodge in. And the man bowed down his head and worshipped the Lord. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of my master Abraham, who hath not left destitute my master of his mercy and his truth. I being in the way, the Lord led me to the house of my master's brethren. Beloved, when you are specific and definite in prayer, God can be specific and definite in his answers to you. When you pray, recognize that you are writing code for your future, and you can be very specific as you pray for yourself, as you pray for your children. You can pray for persons, including yourself, for every day of your life, every week, every month, every year, and what you want God to do for you at every juncture, at every opportunity, at every disappointment for generations to come. Your prayers can last for generations, beloved, and there is a specific and definite power to prayer. Your power is in your specificity. Your power is in the definiteness of your request and the definiteness of your faith in God. You are writing code for your future. This is the Word of Life with Andre Knight.